From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Royce Lewis.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Matt
Wallner getting ready to hit. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now Correa up to hit. That one outside, and that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Taveras grabs it on the run. One left for Minnesota. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, and our starting pitcher here today, Chris Paddack.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. Swinging a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Just missing there. And the count is 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Jeffers down to first.
He's
out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. They say you win.
1-2.
Two out, space is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gloves it on the dive to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. Raleigh working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Paddock moved to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Now he launches a throw over his head. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting fifth. No left fielder.
2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Now all even up. Gets under it and pops it up. Lewis. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple scoreless after 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, this is Willie Castro.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a ball evens the count. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
2 down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. No score here in the second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and a full count now. And that's ball 4.
Inside.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
2 outs, runner at first.
Harrison
At the plate, Harrison Bader. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone, and that's ball 2.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Royce Lewis. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So here comes Rowdy Tellez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's the pitch to Tellez. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Leody Taveras. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Cole Young. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. In the air to left center. Bader makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top half of the third inning. Here's Trevor Larnach.
The right fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Out to center. Rodriguez brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan
Jeffers at the plate.
Jeffers.
One out, bases empty. Not close with that one. 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie third baseman, Ben Williamson.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Slings it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco digs in now. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond. and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And now it's even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1-2. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Cody.
So a man aboard.
Clemens.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. In the air, left field, down the line. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
One out. Runner at second. And now for the Twins, Ty France. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Ryan Wu, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Coar warming up as well. Man at second. Well struck left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 12, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Two on, 2 outs. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Ryan Wu gets the ball now. He's been so good against lefties.
Ryan
Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bader on second. Lewis on at first with 2 down. That's inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, and now Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Puts it away for the out.
Now
1 up, 1 down.
The catcher.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Misses inside. 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Full count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Randy Arozarena now at the plate. Clips the corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. The Twins leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Jeffers. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Stayed with the fastball on all 3 pitches to put him away.
Yeah, just straight attacked him, and those locations of the fastball, it's what really stood out to me, Boog. Started him inside, really good location. Then he went away for strike 2, going kind of east-west, and then finishes him off up in the zone with some good velocity. That's just great execution.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. That misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Leody Taveras. On the ground to first. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Cole Young getting ready to hit. That one missed. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Ben Williamson. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Paddock moved to first. Young back on a dive. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Willie Castro. That one fouled off, 2-2. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher cover. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman,
Cody Clemens will hit next. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Outside with a breaking ball. Action in the pen down there. Casey Lawrence up and throwing. Snyder also throwing. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Up next for Minnesota.
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for
they turn things over to the southpaw, Cody Funderburk.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford digs in now.
J.P. Crawford.
That one almost got him. That one hit to right. Larnach sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
Now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
This to center field. Bader racing after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
Two down, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing.
Pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
52.
Colin Snyder.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman,
Royce Lewis. The next to hit. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Bader into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at second, nobody out.
He rides. Full count.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now here is Trevor Larnach. Next offering is in for a strike. Bader over at second, one down. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
And the batter now, Ryan Jeffers. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead 4-0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 7th, and now the switch in catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Castro moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel, and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Pitching change here, Gabe Spire.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And now the DH, Matt Wallner.
Designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
That's in there. That's strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Casey Lawrence preparing to come on if needed. Koa also getting ready. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez racing over to make the catch. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Willie Castro. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. To the right side. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
22.
bottom of the eighth. Griffin Jacks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah, the batter now,
Leody
Leody Taveras. The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball.
Jacks. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate, probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. This one in the air. Lewis. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The third baseman, Ben.
And here is Ben Williamson. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself.
France takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Digging in, Cody Clemens.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That
3
one
balls,
misses,
1 strike.
and that's ball 3. That one
Take your
misses,
base, ball 4.
so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty.
So a man at first. And here is Ty France. Clemens gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Just off the outside edge. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Number 12, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Full count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Jax is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.